guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be filming this video today. I'm going to be showing you guys what is inside my college backpack, and I am currently filming this the night before school starts. So by the time you guys see this, I will have officially started. I start school on the 24th. So for my campus, I only have one class in my campus. The other ones aren't there yet. So as far as what I'm doing tomorrow, I have no idea because all my classes are online. But in today's video, I decided to show you guys what I keep in my college backpack because I think it'd be fun. This is my first time ever doing this, and if you don't know, I'm going into my junior year at the University of North Texas. It kind of sucks that I'm kind of doing it this year, but considering that I won't really be on campus, I will just be here in my room because I was supposed to be commuting this year. So just know that everything that's in my backpack is purely for filming purposes, but it is how I actually keep my backpack. So first, we're gonna start off with my backpack itself. I don't think I've ever shown my backpack in any of my videos, but this is a new backpack. I was not going to get a new backpack at all this year, but I was cleaning my backpack because I went school supply shopping and I was putting stuff in there, and I was like, this backpack is like disgusting. I need a new backpack. And so what I did was I went and got a cheap backpack. I at first went to Target to see if they had any like cute backpacks, and they did, but they were like $50, and I didn't want to pay $50 for a backpack I'm only going to be using for 2 years. So I went to Walmart and I found this backpack, and it was marked as 25 bucks, so I was willing to pay half of that 50. And then I went to do a checkout and it was only 19, and so it was a double bonus because I paid less than I was expecting to pay. The good thing about Target though was there were so many options for backpacks. When I went to Walmart, there was not a lot of options like at all, but I found this one, and it's kind of like super like pasty kind of color, and it's something different because my old backpack was this dark blue polka dot type of thing. When you see it, you can see that it's like clearly like really old because I had that backpack since I was a junior in high school, so it's been through some stuff. These colors are definitely more brighter than I'm used to. Ugh, I just lost hearing in my ear. That scared me. Okay, moving on. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into the first pouch. So the front of the backpack has like these two like little zip things like in the very front. So on this side, I typically have in this front pouch, no matter what kind of backpack I keep a flash drive, and this does not have a lot of space on it. I only have used this a couple of times for the most part, and only for printing purposes, but I do feel like it's a good thing to have just in case. So this kind of just sits there because I originally just got it for high school, but I wanted to keep it because it's a flash drive and you never know when it might come in handy. The next thing I carry in my front pouch are tampons. Tampons. I cannot stress how important it is as a girl to have some type of protection, because if you're like me, my period for the most part comes around the same day, but not always. So I like to be prepared just in case, because in college you necessarily won't always have time to run to your dorm, and even if you do have time to run to your dorm, you're gonna be bleeding like down your pants, so you might as well just carry something with you and go to the nearest bathroom because it's closer than your dorm most likely. So just always keep protection in your bag, whether it's tampons, pads, or whatever. If you're someone who sweats, keeping deodorant or some wipes in your bag like can really help you go a long way at the end of the day. So on the other side, I typically keep a pair of headphones. I don't have an iPhone, I have an Android, so my headphones go in this pouch, and I normally listen to music on the way to class, and then I'll just stuff it in here when I'm in class, so I gotta take them out because I'm a good student. But that's where I put my headphones, and I really don't put anything else in there except for like gum wrappers when I open a piece of gum and I don't feel like getting up to go to the trash, and I'll just empty all of the gum wrappers when I get back from class, and that's that. The next pouch we're gonna get to is like the pencil pouch. So the first thing I always keep in this pouch is gum. I need to go get some more, but I always buy packs like these because they last long, and really the only time I chew gum is when I'm in class, so I normally have these for like a full semester for the most part. The next thing I have in here are some highlighters. So I got these highlighters because I want to attempt to take some aesthetically pleasing notes. I take pretty notes for the most part. This was like the most exciting thing to buy, except for the next thing I'm about to show you, because I love taking notes, and I love looking at notes with colors and pretty colors at that. Like, so we will see how I do with the aesthetically pleasing part when I start taking notes this week. So next thing I have are these pens, and I do not keep these in my backpack. So what I'll do with these is I'll pick whatever pens I need for the day and then put them in my backpack and go about my day. I got these off Amazon. They weren't all that expensive, and I had color pens before I got these, but those ones were going out, so that's why I got new ones. And the only difference between these ones is that they take a hot second to dry because they're gel pens, and the other ones I had were not. But I do love these ones way more because they're way more pigmented, so I can actually see what I'm writing when it comes to like these light colors, like the light green and the yellow. Whereas my other pens, even when I had first got them, you could hardly see the color on the paper, and that defeats the purpose of taking colored notes. So next thing I have in this bag is like this zipper up here, and this is where all my extra pencils are, the mechanical ones and like the regular number 2 pencils, as well as my pencil lead and like my extra mechanical pencil erasers. Oh shit, yo, I didn't even notice this. What the heck? What's in here? Oh, it's just for extra space. No, nothing interesting. Moving on to these side pouches. This one has like a zipper. I don't know how I feel about the zipper kind of aspect just yet, but so far it's fine. But on this side, I normally keep my taser. I recently just got this for Christmas. I have no idea where I put the charger. I think I know where it's at, but I haven't looked yet, so I need to find it before this dies and I'm out somewhere, because I also do take this out sometimes when I'm going to somewhere late, but I will not be going anywhere late anytime soon if I do not find this charger, because if it dies on me, I am out of luck. On the other zipper side thing, I normally keep some type of hand sanitizer, and I was doing this before the virus even happened, so I also keep some type of hand lotion, because putting hand sanitizer on or just washing your hands period really dries out your hands, so it's nice to have some lotion on the go, or during the cold months when you put lotion on before you walk out and you get ashy like right in the crevices of your hands. This comes in handy. And then I also carry some type of lip balm in there. It depends on what I'm wearing on my lips, so it's either lip balm or my lip gloss I normally carry in this side pouch. So now on to the big pouch. So the first thing I keep in here is typically like my wallet, and it has my car keys attached to it, and it also has its own little hand sanitizer on there. But my car now is keyless entry, but even with my old car, I always kept this in my backpack at the very top, just so it was easy to grab. So next thing I have is this pencil pouch. I went school shopping and I tried to find another pencil pouch that was cute, that was plain, and I could not find one. So I'm stuck with the same pencil pouch that I got in high school that I really thought was cute, and I'm really trying to understand why I thought this was cute to begin with. And I looked at Target and I looked at Walmart, and I do not feel like buying a pencil pouch on Amazon at this point. I got a pencil pouch. It's fine. I can keep this one and keep it functioning. I only have, again, 2 more years left of college. Pretty much what I keep in here are my mechanical pencils that I use. I also keep my black pens in here, and this is where I will put the color pens that I'm using. I also keep my thick highlighters in here. I have some glue sticks in here that like I never use, and I also have a bunch of Sharpies in here that I don't use, but I enjoy having colored Sharpies. Like I said before, I like having colored things. They just go hand in hand. Colorful stuff makes things better to look at. The next thing I have are index cards. I typically don't carry index cards in my backpack. They normally sit at my desk, and I don't have a desk right now, so currently they will be sitting on the little makeshift mini desk I have in my closet at the moment. They will be sitting there, and ooh, I cannot explain to you guys how I catch that when it drops. I will typically use these for flashcards when I need to. The next thing I keep in my backpack are 2 different types of calculators, and I keep 2 different types just because some of my classes will let me use the graphing calculator while others don't. So far, the only classes that have let me use the graphing calculator are my math classes, but for my accounting and economics classes, I have only been able to use a basic dollar calculator that can do basic things instead of relying on a calculator to plug the functions into. So the next thing I have is my planner, and I cannot even begin to explain how excited I was to go shopping for a planner. A little backstory about me. I was an avid through my middle school and high school years, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically like this college prep class that kind of just prepares you for college, and they gave us planners. And then my first 2 years of college, when I moved into my dorm, UNT gave us planners. Granted, I could have went and got my own planner, but if I didn't have to buy a planner, then I wasn't gonna buy one. But that just made me so much more excited to go buy a planner this year, because I actually got to pick what was inside the planner. The cover isn't my favorite thing about the planner. It's not, and I could not find another planner that had what I liked about this planner on the inside. So this planner has like different monthly tabs, and who doesn't like having monthly tabs so it's easy to flip through? So whenever you flip to that month, it has a monthly calendar. On the daily calendar, on that day, it also has a to-do list. When I tell you I was excited about a to-do list, I've never ever had a planner that had a to-do list, so I might be tripping and people probably have already had a planner with a to-do list, but this is my first time having it. To-do lists come in handy so much because it is so easy to just write when stuff is due and not really figuring out a day that you're actually gonna sit down and really focus on doing it. The next thing I have are my spirals. Last year I had run out of space in one of my spirals, so I had got 2 extra college ruled notebooks, and I ended up not even using one. So I'm using this one this year, and since I already have an extra one, I have 5 classes total. I didn't see any 4 subject ruled spirals if they had any, but I didn't see any, so I got a single college ruled spiral. I don't really like the cover of this stripe one, but I'm in love with this single one for some reason. Pink is not even my color, but the geometric shapes on this, they're gonna focus, like I don't even know if you can still see them, but the little shapes on it, whenever I had first walked in the aisle, like it just drew my eye, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. The next one I got was a 3 subject college ruled spiral, and of course it is purple because my favorite color is purple. If my room is not an indication of how much purple is my favorite color, I don't know how else to explain it to you. The next thing I have are these 2 folders, and I only got 2 because being in college, you don't really get a lot of paperwork, and especially being online, I'm probably not going to get a lot of paperwork. So typically what I like to do is I like to have one folder for 2 or 3 of my classes, and then my other folder for the other 2 or 3, and I just put all the paperwork in here for the most part, or just so I don't have any loose papers in my backpack, because I hate loose papers, because loose papers lead to crinkly paper, and I hate crinkly paper even more. The last thing I have in my backpack is this 1.5 inch binder. I did not mean to get a 1.5 inch binder. I wanted a 1 inch binder because I purely use it for loose leaf college ruled notebook paper. That's it. But I fell in love with this little lilac color, so I went ahead and got it because it was the same price as the 1 inch binders, and I couldn't find a lilac one in the 1 inch binders. And since I'll be having online classes and this binder is bigger, I will most likely be printing my syllabi and hole punching them and putting them in here, because when I was in a dorm I would have my syllabi on my desk and stuff just for referencing. So that is it for what's in my backpack. I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video. I hope you guys enjoy seeing what's in my backpack and how I keep my backpack organized, as well as some other school supplies that aren't necessarily in my backpack. If you have made it this far into the video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I'ma buy a mansion for my mama when I finally make it. Take all my vacations to Bahamas, always celebrating. Ever since my birth I was the bomb, and now I'm detonating. No, you can't relate, you just can't relate. Every day I wake up like a boss, and I be thanking Jesus. Fakers trying to get up in my circle.